Showing from. Selection. Track 1. Play. Pause. A quarters half speed playing.
Hi everyone, and welcome to this voiceover tutorial on how to copy your iPhone over to a new iPhone using iTunes on the Mac by backing up and restoring instead of setting up as a new iPhone. Kind of nervous. I apologize for the audio sound quality. This is my first audio tutorial, and I thought, seeming as the iPhone 7 is coming out next week, it would be a good time to make a tutorial from a voiceover user's point of view on how to back up your iPhone and restore it into a new device to help other voiceover users. So before we get started, I'd like to recommend that your device is fully charged, that you're running the latest version of iOS on your phone, and that you are connected to your Wi-Fi. You don't want any downloads chewing up your data and getting a bill. Also, to make this tutorial more relevant, so you can follow along, have the latest version of iTunes. Might be a good idea. Okay, so assuming we're all up to date and charged up and all that good stuff, and good to go, let's get started. First off, launch iTunes.
Dock. iTunes 16 of 22. You are currently on application.item. To open this application, press Control, Option, Track, Finder, RSG iTunes, window, music, table, no selection has or focus. You are currently on the table. To enter this table, press Control, Option, Shift, down.
Okay, plug in our phone. That was my watch.
Charging device battery. Photos, window, toolbar. You are currently on the toolbar. To interact with the items on this toolbar, press Control, Option, Shift, down arrow.
Popped up. I don't want my photos. I'm going to close photos.
iTunes, window, music, table, no selection. You are currently on the table. To enter this table, press Control, Option, Shift, down arrow.
Let's go to the start of the window, so press Home.
Previous, dimmed button. You are currently on the button. This item is dimmed.
To get our bearings now, first off, that I see a lot of tutorials that forget this step, and that's to transfer your purchases. And that's very important, especially if you have ringtones on your phone. For whatever reason, your tones aren't saved in your purchase history, at least as far as I know, but I'm pretty sure they don't, because when you change your phone and you haven't transferred them, you have to buy them again. However, your apps and your music are saved in your purchases. So it's best to update your purchases once in a while, transfer your purchases. So VOM,
Menu bar, Apple.
menu,
Your iTunes. File.
go to File,
You are currently on the menu bar on File menu.
down
You.
to
Edit playlist. Close window.
Devices.
Add to library. Burn playlist. Disk libraries. Devices. Submenu. You are currently on the menu item. Devices. Submenu for item
and
sync
then
iPad
down
ESE.
to
Transfer purchases from
transfer
iPad ESE.
purchases.
You are currently on the menu
I
item.
don't
To choose this
have
menu item,
any
press
new
Control,
purchases
Option,
to
Space.
transfer, but
To
I'm
close
going to
this menu, press this menu.
anyway for the sake of this tutorial.
Closing menu. Previous. Dimmed button.
I
Transfer purchases from iPad
just
ESE.
bought an iPhone
You are currently on the
SE
button. This
and
item is dimmed.
transferred to that phone from my 5, and I forgot to transfer my purchases. So I basically had to do this whole thing twice, and there was no way I could get back my purchases without doing that, without juggling your devices. I believe performing a transfer purchase also does a backup. However, if you are a Apple Watch user, you will need to do an encrypted backup if you want to take your Apple Watch data over to your new phone. And we will go over that in just a bit. Okay, so once your transfer purchase is complete, I'm gonna go back, press home,
Previous. Dimmed
go
button.
back to the start of the window, and I'm going
Play
to VO right
Next.
until I
100%.
get to my
Apple logo. Empty.
iPhone
LCD section.
button
Next button.
tab.
Search text field. Back. Dimmed. Forward. Dimmed. Music. Pop. iPhone. Pop-up button. Back button. You are currently on the button. To click this button, press Control. Dash Option. Dash
iPhone
Space.
button, I'm going to VO right until I get to the summary area.
Forward. Dimmed. IBEC. Selected. IBEC. Eject summary. Scroll area.
I'm going to
You are currently
interact
on the
with the
scroll
summary
area.
area,
Interact with summary. Scroll area. 37
which
items.
is
iPhone SE.
VO shift down, or if you're using trackpad commander, a 2-finger swipe right. I'm going to go down to a checkbox that says this computer.
Capacity: 55.69 gig. iOS 9. 3.
So
Current
we
number:
want to
button.
use this
Your
computer
plus
to back up as
61
opposed to the
417. Your
iCloud.
iPhone software serial number: F18s. Check for update. Restore iPhone ellipsis button. Backups. Automatically backup. Manually backup and restore iCloud radio. Manually backup your iPhone to this computer or restore a backup stored on this computer. Backup the most important data. Backup now button. Restore backup button. This computer. Selected radio button.
There it is, this computer
You're currently
radio
on the radio
button.
button inside of the scroll area. To select this option, press Control. Dash
Make
Option.
sure that
Dash
that's
Space.
ticked. And we're also, if you have an Apple Watch and you want to encrypt, or you want to encrypt this data, we're going to continue to go down to encrypt this backup.
Full backup. Latest backup. Today 8 colon. Encrypt iPhone backup. Checkbox.
Encrypt
You're currently on
iPhone
checkbox
backup
inside the scroll area.
checkbox.
To select or deselect this checkbox, press Control. Dash Option. Dash Space.
And
To stop
basically
interacting
what
with this
that
scroll area,
does is
press
it
Control.
brings
Dash
over a
Option.
little bit extra data in your encryption, which includes your health data that your Apple Watch. So we're going to go back up to, that's my watch, shush, back up to backup now.
Today 8 colon. Latest backup colon. A full backup of your
I've
iPhone.
already
Installed.
run
This computer.
backup.
Selected. Restore backup button. Backup now button.
Backup now
You're currently
button.
on a button inside of the scroll area. To click this button,
Okay,
press
so
Control. Dash Option.
press
Dash
that.
Space. To stop in.
And because we ticked encrypt backup, you will be prompted to set a password. And that's just for this backup, or for all your backups if you want to continue it. But it doesn't, the password doesn't have to be the same as your Apple ID. It can be anything, just so long as you remember it and you're not going to forget it or lose it. Because if you do forget the password, the backup will be useless to you. So we've clicked it and we have chosen a password, and we've also confirmed that password. So it should be set now as our backup password. So we're just going to check if our backup is
Restore backup
finished.
button. Backup the most important. Manually backup your iCloud radio button. Restore backup this computer. Selected radio. A full backup of your iPhone. Latest backup colon. Today 8 colon. 49 p.m. to this computer.
There
You
we
are currently
go.
on the text element inside of the scroll area. To stop interacting with this scroll area, press Control. Dash Option. Dash Shift. Dash up arrow.
And we're going to stop interacting with the window, the summary area.
Stop interacting with summary. Scroll area.
We're going to VO left once.
IBEC. Eject button. 64 gigabytes
Interact
image.
with
Battery
the-
colon. 100% left
interact
brain
with
charge
the
right brain image. Interact with. IBEC.
And we're going to
Eject
press
button.
eject.
Press eject button. You are currently on the button. This item is dimmed.
Unplug our current phone, or soon to be our old phone.
9:16 p.m. Prima. 9:16 p.m.
So before we plug our new phone in and restore the backup, we need to put in the SIM card. Otherwise you get this message.
Heading level 1. There is please disconnect and insert. Heading level 1. There is no SIM card installed in the iPhone you are attempting to activate. Please disconnect and insert a SIM card in the iPhone. Copyright signed 2014 Apple Incorporated. All rights reserved. Vertical line.
Yeah, fun. Thanks,
You
Apple.
are currently on the text element inside of HTML.
Stop recording video. Button.
And we'll be back for the second part of this tutorial.
Stop recording video.
See you
Button.
then. Thanks for listening.